We've all been there. That sinking feeling as the clay flies on, completely untouched. You mount the gun, you see the target, you swing, you pull the trigger, and nothing. It's the most maddening part of shooting, that frustrating inconsistency that separates a good day from a great one and holds you back from the scores you know you're capable of. You've probably thought about a new gun, different chokes, or some magic shot shell to solve the problem. But what if the secret isn't in your gear at all? What if the difference between shattering some targets and shattering any target comes down to two fundamental changes in your approach? These aren't just minor tips, they are the bedrock of elite performance. To reveal them, we're diving into the techniques of a multi-time national and world champion, Gibbon Miles. He revealed the secrets that separate weekend shooters from the world's elite. And it all starts before you even think about calling pull. Before we move on, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more expert clay shooting tips, drills, and gear insights. If you're serious about improving your accuracy and breaking more clays, this is the place to be. Now, let's get started. The foundation of every shot, a truly balanced stance. Most self-taught shooters obsess over the swing and the lead, but the pros start somewhere completely different. They know nearly every miss can be traced back to one thing, an imbalanced stance. Your connection to the ground is the bedrock of a perfect shot. Many shooters are told to put 60 or 70% of their weight on their front foot. The problem is, this creates enormous tension. Your front leg becomes a rigid post, your hips lock up, and you can't make a smooth, fluid move. You're forced to swing with just your arms, leading to inconsistent, jerky movements. The pro method creates a state of athletic readiness. Champions like Gibbon Miles teach a 50-50 weight distribution. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart, so you feel you could jump or pivot in any direction. From there, it's about posture. Get your butt behind your heels and your shoulders out over your toes. This stance dissolves tension. It unlocks your hips and lets your legs and core become the engine for the swing. Instead of your arms steering the gun, your entire body rotates as one connected unit. This is how you match the target's speed perfectly every time. It's about being fluid, not forceful. On a simple straightaway target, an amateur might stand square to the trap house. A pro, however, orients their body to their planned breakpoint. With a 50-50 balance and bent knees, when they call pull, the move starts by pushing off the legs. The lower body initiates the rotation, the torso follows, and the gun simply comes along for the ride. You intercept the target with a smooth, whole-body pivot, and because the stance is balanced, recoil doesn't throw you off. You're instantly ready for a second shot. The real secret, seeing the target with soft eyes. A balanced stance connects your body to the ground. The second piece of the puzzle, and perhaps the most misunderstood part of shooting, is how the pros use their eyes. Beginners are told to aim the shotgun and focus on the bead. The pros teach the exact opposite. They call it soft eye focus, and it's the key to unlocking instinctual shooting. The idea that you aim a shotgun like a rifle is the biggest myth holding shooters back. You don't aim a shotgun, you point it. Your brain is already an expert at pointing. If you were asked to point at a tree, you'd look at the tree and your finger would just go there. We have to give our shooting that same level of trust. Soft eye focus is how it's done. Instead of staring hard at the trap machine, the pros set up with their eyes relaxed, looking into the zone where the target will appear. Their vision is wide and receptive, waiting for a flash of movement. The instant their peripheral vision picks up that flash, their eyes snap into hard focus on the leading edge of the clay. The target becomes crystal clear, while the barrel is a blurry shape in your secondary vision. Once your eyes are locked on, you trust your body, powered by that balanced stance, to put the gun in the right place. This is a massive mental shift. You must trust your eyes and body to connect, rather than consciously trying to measure lead with the barrel. On a tricky dropping dome target, for instance, a focus on the bead will cause you to miss behind every time. Using soft focus, your eyes are ready. You call pull. You see the flash of orange. Your eyes immediately lock onto the front edge of the clay. Your body starts the move, a fluid rotation from the legs up. Don't think about the lead, just think. Lock on. Stay focused on the clay as you swing through it and pull the trigger. Your focus never leaves the target to check the bead. You can't shoot what you can't see clearly. Advanced application, choosing your method of lead. Once you have the stance and the eyes, you can address the question of lead. Pros use different movements for different targets. So how do they decide which method to use? They build a visual library through practice and choose from 3 main methods: sustained lead, swing through, and pull away. First is sustained lead, the go-to for predictable targets like straightaways or gentle crossers. You bring your barrel out in front of the target, match its speed exactly, and hold that gap as you pull the trigger. The key is to never stop the gun. It's a synchronized movement with the target. Second, we have swing through. This is a more aggressive, reactive method for fast crossers or any target requiring a quick move. You start with your barrel behind the target, accelerate your swing through it, and pull the trigger the instant your barrel overtakes it. The speed of your swing automatically generates the necessary lead. Finally, there's pull away. This is a fantastic method for arcing targets like a high teal. You start by mounting the gun directly on the target to confirm its line. Once you feel locked on, you make a decisive move to pull the barrel away from it to create the lead and then take the shot. Pros are not one-trick ponies. They adapt their technique to the puzzle each clay presents. The goal isn't to master just one method. It's to become so comfortable with all 3 that your brain automatically picks the right tool for the job. Conclusion and final tip. We've covered the core of elite shooting, from the ground up, from our feet to our eyes. The single most important thing to take to the range is this: trust the process more than the outcome. What was the biggest aha moment for you? Was it the 50-50 stance or the idea of soft eye focus? Let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more pro-level instruction. Until next time, stay target focused.